Hi! I recently learned that two sets that I featured in previous videos, Kikobo Henchman and Kikobo Yokai, were unfortunately cancelled due to low sales numbers. It's not something new, and it's definitely something that's happening more often recently, but I was still surprised to hear about their cancellation, not to mention the fact it was two sets being cancelled, both from Kikobo. For the designers, I'm sure that it must be quite discouraging to see your passion project fail to succeed. I hope this doesn't drive you away from the hobby, and I do look forward to seeing whatever project you put out in the future. Anyways, without further ado, I'm not sure what the inspiration of this set is, and it does kind of feel like just a quote-unquote green version of some of the other PBTfans Keycap sets, but I do really like how it looks. I think that the shade of green chosen is perfect, and the novelties give it an elegant look. Pricing has not been announced, so I'm not exactly sure how much all the things will cost, but this is most likely a set I'm going to buy. While the Satisfaction 75 is not making another round, Canon Keys is introducing a budget version of that famous keyboard. I got lucky back in 2020 and managed to win a Navy Sat75, which I built with my subpar skills that I should probably rebuild someday. The Sat75 X shares the same case profile as well as the knob and screen, though many of the other parts have been updated, and obviously, it's now going to be made of polycarbonate plastic. While some might be disappointed by the material choice, personally, I'm not too bothered by it, and it makes sense for the price since the Sat75 X starts at $111. With that price point, you're going to have to make some sacrifices, and the easiest way to cut down on cost is to use a cheaper material. You won't be getting the aluminum case and knob or the brass weight, but I think that some of the other upgrades make this keyboard quite compelling. For one, the Sat75 X will offer hot swap PCBs, which are of course GMK and VIA compatible, but are also backwards compatible, which means that the older versions of the Satisfaction 75 will be able to use this PCB. There will still be a solder PCB available, so if that's what you prefer, you can definitely choose that option. The mounting style has also been updated from top/burger mount to gasket mount. I do know that some people actually prefer a stiffer typing feel and prefer top mount keyboards, but I feel like the vast majority of the hobby really like how gasket mount feels and sounds. While most of the base kit will be plastic, there will be extra available such as different plate materials and knobs that you can buy if you would like to customize your keyboard. Color options are quite limited with this initial launch with only white, gray, and purple, but if the first sale is a big success, I'm sure that Canon Keys will consider more color options for the future. While I'm probably not going to be buying a Sat75X for myself since I already own the regular Satisfaction, I am excited to see how the sale goes for this keyboard. I do think that it would have been a better idea if Canon Keys had worked on this earlier and released it maybe 1 to 2 years ago where there were less budget keyboards, but I do still think that this could make a potentially compelling package. If you are someone looking for a budget keyboard, or maybe you've been waiting for the Satisfaction 75 and are tired of scouring mech market, then maybe this is the board for you.